Hi, this tutorial shows you how to create a virtual machine for Cloud Mesh with the cm-mooc program. We introduced a simple program named the cm-mooc, which performs creating the virtual machine, deleting, or access to the virtual machine of the Cloud Mesh in a single command line execution. In our test environments, OpenStack Habana is used with OpenStack Heat orchestration program. Our program is available on GitHub repository to download, and documentation is also available online. You can check it out if you like to know more about the cm-mooc program. Let's start with using cm-mooc command on in the OpenStack Future Systems. First thing that you need to do is getting an account on the Future Systems. You can register a new account at portal.futuregrid.org. Once you have the account on Future Systems, you can log into the OpenStack Cloud on the India cluster. You need to use your SSH key to log into the server. cm-mooc program is already installed on the login node, so you don't need to install it. You just need to activate the program. There are a couple of commands that you like to use to activate the program. The first thing is the loading the module of the Heat client tool. Once you load the Heat client program, you need to activate your OpenStack credentials. Which is about the low-res file. It contains your ID and password for the OpenStack systems. Last step is the activating the cm-mooc program in the shell directory. Once you import the program, you can see the mooc label in front of your prompt. That means you are ready to use the cm-mooc program on your terminal. Let's take a look at the commands that we can use. There were a couple of commands, and we are going to start with the cm-mooc start, which starts a virtual machine for the Cloud Mesh. You can see there are two virtual machines for the Cloud Mesh. We are creating the second virtual machine for the Cloud Mesh. It takes a couple of minutes because it requires installing a couple of services and configuring the services. For example, the Mongo database need to be configured after each installation, and the web service is also need to be configured after each installation, and also we need to start the web services after all the installation steps. So we can wait about 5 minutes until it's ready to use. Otherwise, our commands like starting the IPython Notebook may not work properly. Okay, let's take a look at the server is ready. It looks like the server is ready. We can access to there using the login program. Now we are in the remote virtual machine. and then there is a Cloud Mesh program already installed, so we're gonna use the cm command on the remote virtual machine to start the IPython notebook. Before you start the IPython notebook, we want to set up the password for the IPython notebook, which is the notebook create command. It asks you the password to use in the IPython notebook. You may enter your desired password, and it also asks you the couple of information about the creating the certificates on the server. You may enter your information in there. Alright, we are ready to start the IPython notebook. So you may exit your terminal from the remote virtual machines. Let's go back to the India cluster, which we can use the cm-mooc program. There is a cm-mooc notebook start program, so we may want to use that to start up the notebook server. You can get the URL for the IPython notebook server that you just created. We are going to copy and paste that URL on the web browser. You may see some block because of the certificate. You may ignore that to access the server. You enter the password that you just created, and then you can see the two directories are available in the IPython notebook. FG455 is one related to the course. You can select the one of the notebook files and see the contents on the web. You can execute this IPython notebook files and try the commands and then test the programs in here. If you go back to the main tree, you can also see the Cloud Mesh directory, which contains the tutorial for the Cloud Mesh programs. It includes the Cloud Mesh installation and using the VM management. So you can try the Cloud Mesh APIs or shell or other programs by following the notebook tutorials on the web. If you think you are completed all of your work, you may want to save all your files before you stopping the virtual machine. Let's go back to the India cluster. So if you completed all of your work, you may want to stop the virtual machine using the cm-mooc stop command. Yeah, cm-mooc command automatically stops all your cloud virtual machine. So you may have a backup of your data before deleting your virtual machine. Now you have deleted your virtual machine that you created earlier. Thank you for watching the video.